What if focus isn't willpower at all, but architecture? What if the most productive people you admire didn't conquer themselves with brute force, but learned to arrange their days the way a master mason sets stones, so gravity begins to help instead of fight? Close your eyes and listen to the room. The low hum of morning, the slow inhale before the world shouts your name. Feel the cool air on your skin, the soft weight of intention settling into your chest. Today you will stop battling your brain and begin to befriend it. Today you'll build a life that funnels your attention toward what matters and drains away what doesn't. Simple doesn't mean easy, but it does mean clear. Start here. Focus is a filter, not a muscle. The strongest people you know didn't become disciplined by piling new tasks onto a wobbling stack. They subtracted the noise until signal remained. Imagine a small white card on your desk, the no card. On it are all the things that steal tomorrow from you. Low-value tasks you can hand off for the price of a takeout meal, the endless snooze taps that promise comfort and sell you regret, the vices that numb and then demand rent, the conversations that leave you deflated and doubting. Saying no to them is not asceticism, it is love. Love for your calling, your family, your future. Jesus said, "Let your yes be yes and your no, no." Let your no become a gate that protects your yes. Hear how quiet the room gets when you stop letting everything in. Now, create rituals that flip your brain's flow switch on command. See yourself walking to one particular chair by the window while the sky is still indigo and the streetlights blink like patient sentries. Your hand finds the same mug, steam brushing your face. You place gentle pressure on the headphones. The world narrows to a corridor of sound. No lyrics, just a steady pulse, like oars slipping into dark water, pulling you forward. Your fingers rest on the keyboard, and the first words arrive. Not because a muse visited, but because you sent an invitation she recognizes. Location is a trigger. Sound is a trigger. A simple 3-step routine is a trigger. You are building a doorway you can find in the dark. Begin your day on hard mode. Not with dessert disguised as productivity, but with the steak, chewy, necessary, nourishing. The hardest task is not hard because of complexity. It's hard because it demands your full presence. Do it first, before the world's opinions colonize your mind. I know the itch to check, to scroll, to peek at the inbox just for a second. But you already know what happens next. Your mood slides, your mind fragments, your creative courage dims. Do the deep work before inputs. In the stillness of morning, whisper a prayer. Order my steps, renew my mind, and then step where grace points. You'll feel it in your body. Shoulders lowering, breath deepening, the subtle lift behind your sternum as you cross the threshold into momentum. Protect that threshold like a sacred gate. Be easy to find and hard to reach. Turn off the false emergencies dressed in red dots. Let only 2 or 3 people break through. Your spouse, your assistant, your true emergencies. Everyone else can meet you when you decide to be met. Block a small window later to respond, and respond then, fully, without the constant micro-fractures of attention that leave you exhausted by noon and ashamed by night. Put a sign on your door if you must. Put your phone in another room if you must. Or drive to a quiet place with no power cable and let the battery become a gentle countdown toward done. Notice the relief that fills your body when interruptions are not a given, but a choice. Turn up the pressure just enough to turn on the jets. Parkinson's law says work expands to the time allowed. Answer back by shrinking the time. Give the deliverable a 3 p.m. deadline instead of end of day. Choose Wednesday, not next week. Make the stakes real. If you're serious about the change, tell someone you respect. Pledge a consequence you'll actually feel. We tell ourselves we're undisciplined when really we're understaked. When the house must be packed in 3 months, we dawdle. When it must be empty by Friday, we move like a symphony. Hear the click inside your mind when there's nowhere to hide. That click is focus becoming a furnace. Train your algorithm before it trains you. Billion-dollar companies spend fortunes to pull your gaze down into bright rectangles. You can spend minutes to pull it back up. Teach your feeds what you value. Search what you want to become. Comment thoughtfully on the content that lifts you. Mute the accounts that spiral you. Your attention is tithing. Where you give it, you worship. Better yet, alchemize consumption into creation. When something helps you, teach it to someone within 24 hours. The teaching seals the learning. Hear your own voice explain the idea. Feel the grooves deepen in your brain as understanding becomes instinct. Design your week like a craftsman designs a bench, for stability and use, not for show. Start with the big rocks: workouts, prayer, date night, family dinner, strategy blocks. Let everything else find space around those anchors. Theme your days so decisions have a home. This is for sales. This is for content. This is for thinking. Batch what repeats. And schedule by energy, not ego. You know when your mind hums like a tuned engine and when it sputters. Put heavy creative lifts where you hum. Put admin where you sputter. Think of your week as music, rhythm, crescendo, rest. When you honor the song honors you. Make progress visible, and the work becomes a game you're eager to play. Track streaks, not just outcomes. Put a calendar where you can't ignore it and draw your red X every day you keep your promise to yourself. Celebrate milestones with rewards that make you grin. Coffee with a friend, a night away with your spouse, a new book that smells like starting lines. Make it visual. A chart on the wall, a number on the mirror, a sticky note on your laptop that says, Day 37, keep going. Do it together. Invite a small circle to run with you. You'll push harder for people who are running beside you than you ever did alone. And they'll do the same because you asked. Manage your energy like a steward, not a victim. You don't have energy so much as you generate it. Prime the pump each morning. Shoes by the door at night. Mat rolled out. Water poured. Scripture open to the place where your soul listens best. Move your body. Your mind will follow. And when the slump comes, as it always does, reset with movement that takes less than a minute. 10 push-ups, a brisk walk to the end of the block, wind skimming your cheeks, box breathing by an open window, hearing the soft leaf talk of a nearby tree. Notice how quickly your inner weather changes when you act first and feel later. The body is a lever. Pull it. And then, perhaps most importantly, find your flow by honoring your design. You're not broken. You're braided. ADHD is not a verdict. It's a voltage. Point it well, and it powers cities. You will discover that certain environments wake your genius and others put it to sleep. Certain sequences light your fuse and others dampen it. Journal the experiments. What time did you start? What soundtrack carried you? What chair, what room, what scent? What thought opened the door? Iterate boldly. Retire rituals that no longer bless you, even if they once did. Try on new ones like a tailor fits a suit. How does it fall on your shoulders? How does it move when you move? Your brain is plastic, not plaster. Romans says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Renewal is not an event, it is a practice. Picture now a film reel of your next 7 days. See yourself placing the no card on your desk and feeling space appear in your chest. Watch your fingers lower the headphones. Hear the thrum swell as your breathing evens. See the cursor blink, then flow. Watch your phone upside down in another room while the deep work blooms like time-lapse flowers. Midweek, see you and a friend swapping notes on streaks, laughing at the small wins, daring each other to keep the chain alive. Late Friday afternoon, see yourself stepping into the sun for a 10-minute walk, head clear, shoulders loose, gratitude like a low heat under your ribs. Each small, faithful act is a seed. The field may look bare today, but the roots are outpacing your doubt. When resistance returns, and it will, do not make it a verdict. Make it a cue. The fog means you're near the water. The fear means the work matters. Pray short and honest. Help me. Then take the smallest faithful step in front of you. One email to ship the proposal. One page to outline the talk. One call you've been avoiding that will slow the bleeding. Excellence is a direction. Integrity is just keeping your word to yourself when no one is watching. That's how you breed trust, first internally, then everywhere else. In time, others will call you focused. They'll say you're disciplined as if you were born with a rarer iron. Smile. You'll know the truth, that you built a filter, not a fortress. You set triggers for flow. You chose hard first. You defended the morning. You shortened the runway and raised the stakes. You trained your inputs to match your intention. You designed a week that fits your soul. You gamified the grind. You generated the energy you needed. You iterated into a way of working that finally felt like you. You and God, co-architects of a day that serves your calling instead of stealing from it. So rise tomorrow into a room you prepared tonight. Let the first decision be the only decision you need. Sit, breathe, begin. Trust that the small is sacred when it's done faithfully. Trust that what feels like a trick to your brain is really a gift to your future. Trust that the one who gave you this mind also gave you the wisdom to shape it. You are not behind. You are on the brink. Focus is not a fight. It is a design. And you, steady, learning, unafraid to begin again, are the designer. Faith-fueled focus finds flow.